For centuries, little girls between the ages of 2 and 6 have been chosen as earthly embodiments of divine power, revered as Kumaris. In this mystical world, where Hindu and Buddhist beliefs intertwine, the chosen ones are transformed from ordinary children into living goddesses. The challenging path to divinity to be considered, candidates must belong to the Shakya clan of the newer community. Yet the true fascination lies in the assessment of the so-called 32 signs of perfection. These include features such as a neck as graceful as a conch shell, long curling eyelashes like those of a cow, deep, dark eyes, a voice clear as crystal, and even detailed physical traits extending to the body's most private aspects. This meticulous process reflects just how seriously the selection is taken. After the physical evaluation, even more demanding tests follow. The girls are asked to identify personal belongings of the previous Kumari. The most daunting trial is the test of courage. Spending a night alone in a dark room surrounded by severed animal heads, a child who emerges from this ordeal without fear earns the sacred title of Nepal's new living goddess. The isolation of holiness, life changes dramatically once a girl is declared Kumari. Because her feet must never touch the ground, she is carried whenever she leaves her residence. She cannot attend regular schooling and grows up far removed from daily life. She may appear in public only during major religious festivals and ceremonies. Every gesture, every subtle expression on her face is read as a sign of what the future holds. Yet, this divine status is temporary once she reaches puberty, or is believed to have lost her purity. Her reign as goddess comes to an end, and another young girl takes her place. The painful return to ordinary life for former Kumaris, returning to normal life, is often difficult. Years of isolation from education and social interaction make reintegration challenging. Moreover, a long-held belief warns that any man who marries a former Kumari will be cursed, leaving many of these once revered girls facing a lonely adulthood. Ancient origins and spiritual belief. The roots of this extraordinary tradition stretch back some 2,300 years, believed to be born from a blend of Hindu and Buddhist teachings. According to legend, Talaju, the protective goddess of the Kathmandu Valley, manifests her immortal spirit within the bodies of these young girls. In the 17th century, the Shah dynasty embraced the tradition to reinforce its political authority. Even today, Nepal's monarch pays homage to the Kumari, seeking her blessing in a ritual that underlines how powerful this tradition remains. A life apart. Kumaris cannot freely leave their residence. On rare occasions they do. They are carried so their feet never touch the ground. They are deprived of formal schooling and have almost no social connections. They are seen in public only during grand religious events. Every meal they eat, every action they take, and even their facial expressions are closely observed by the people. Their communication with the outside world is minimal. When puberty arrives, their divine role ends. For most, the return to ordinary society is fraught with difficulty and pain. Between the sacred and the tragic, though deeply respected within Nepal's spiritual life, the Kumari tradition places an immense burden on the children chosen. The tension between divine status and the natural needs of childhood makes their existence both extraordinary and heartbreaking. Ultimately, the Kumaris remain at the heart of Nepal's spiritual imagination, living goddesses who embody both the sacred heritage and the cultural memory of an entire nation.